out-of-the-box experience. We've got the Ovi Maps icon at the top right-hand corner, the new Ovi Maps. So let me do a quick demonstration. Ovi Maps is a mapping and navigation solution. We've got a new UI. So some are self-explanatory, and I'll go through highlight a few key points. There was one question on the maps data. So we do have 180 countries supported. You can also sideload the maps data. So when we ship the device in the US, we actually preload all the US maps data. It's around 1.6 gigs, including Canada. Okay. Then for the rest of the world, if consumers want to use this as a travel companion, then they can sideload the maps data with a Nokia Maps loader PC client software. Okay, just to address that question. So basically, with my position, if I click on my position, this is an integrated AGPS device. So it will also use the network connection to try and assist getting GPS fixed. So it's faster experience for the consumer. At the moment, I'm just zooming out. I've got to fix. Well, I don't have the GPS. Yeah, because it doesn't have the GPS satellite fix yet. So it's using network positioning to figure out whereabouts we're located. Okay. In this new UI, it's quite simple for the consumer. You've got the menu and the search. On the UI as well, if you click on this icon, sorry, the rendering's not so well. This will take you back to your location. We also have settings here as well. You can also switch into different views. So you can have a 3D view or 2D view. You can have a satellite view, etc. Now back to the menu. So it's all about free maps, free navigation, and free premium content. Okay. So those three key things. So when we talk about the free maps, as Tara mentioned, more than 180 countries around the world, 74 navigable, I think it was 46 languages. So it's really a consumer can travel overseas and they can find their location on the map without incurring any data charges. So roaming, they really save on data roaming charges. For the navigation, it's similar to what you're accustomed to in the car. Okay, so it's real-time GPS turn-by-turn navigation. It's best in class, and the key thing here, it's about the map data is provided by Navtech, so it's all about reliability. Navigation, we believe, is going to become a utility, so it's really key for us to provide a reliable experience. With all the validations of the parameters for navigation, it's reliable and also provides things like lane assistance and things like that. There's traffic support, etc., etc. The UI, you can't really see it, but you have three choices. One is to drive home, the other is to set a destination, and the third one is to view your location on the map. We won't have a GPS fix in here, but basically if I select drive home, it's pre-configured to go back home to Connecticut for me. But basically it's waiting for a GPS. It shows the speed that you're traveling, how far to your destination, and approximately how long it will take to get to the destination. Traffic and safety is also supported, so that if there's incident data like roadworks and things like that ahead, it'll also deviate away from that and reroute you. So it's all about providing you the best, safest route to your destination. One of our key differentiators is really, I'll just stop this navigation, is our pedestrian navigation. So this is truly optimized for pedestrians, and what that means is that it takes the end user through parks, through malls, and other pedestrian areas, footpaths, etc., up one-way streets. Okay, so it's truly optimized for pedestrians in more than 100 cities around the world, and we have great coverage in the US and Canada. So that was the pedestrian navigation. Another cool feature is pretty much we also offer 3D landmark support. So let me just show you one of those. I'm in my favorites, and I've got some predefined here. We do have devices for you to play around with as well later on. Let me just pull up one 3D landmark. Let's do the Empire State Building. I'll show it on the map. And then show you this 3D landmark view. So there's around 6,000 3D landmarks globally supported. And again, we have great coverage in North America, more than 1,500 3D landmarks in US and Canada. The premium content is also free, as we mentioned. So we have providers like weather.com. We have event information from WCities and Lonely Planet. Lonely Planet's here as well. We do have partnerships with Michelin, but that's mainly a global player. We don't have it localized for the US at this point in time. And as Tero mentioned, we are building partnerships in the ecosystem, so we'll have more and more local partners. It's really about this being a location-aware device, and it could be a travel companion as well. But you could also use it in your own city, where you can rediscover your own city. As an example, just say you're bored on the weekend, we have cinema information, so that if you want to watch a movie like Avatar, you can click on events. It'll basically, once it loads, it'll pull up the different movies that are screening, and then it'll pretty much show you a cinema that's nearest to you. So it's relevant, location-aware content for the consumers. So from here, I see there was a book, The Book of Ellie. I don't know what that movie is, and then there is a.
It's a new one.
Oh, it's a new one. Okay. Eli, is it?
Eli.
And basically, it's screening at cinema 2.2 miles away. Weather information, again, you can pull up the weather forecast not only in your location but globally. There is hundreds of thousands of destinations and locations supported. It's a 5-day weather forecast, and you can also have a bit more details in regards to what the weather is like in the next few hours. So there's some great content here, and you can play around with it later on as well. So this is the weather forecast. Lonely Planet, again, just imagine, like instead of buying a paper book of Lonely Planet, you have all the dynamic content updated and refreshed on your device. So whenever you travel around the world, or again, if you want to rediscover your own city, then you'll have the Lonely Planet information here. It's got information about premium editorial content for places to sleep, to eat, etc., etc. And share location status and updates to Facebook as well. So we can show you a demonstration about that later on. So I think that's something where it's something quite interesting for an end user, and we do have updated a few posts to Facebook, and you can see what it comes up with. Basically, it'll show your location, and then you can also add your photo, a status update, and then your friends and family on Facebook can view it on the map.